So if you're in a situation where you have issues that need addressing, but you don't want to take your landlord to court, there are other alternatives that are available to you. Often court proceedings are the last port of call, and it may be that you don't necessarily need to take court proceedings at that stage. What's useful to do initially is to look at what stage you're at. So it's worthwhile getting advice to see whether the issue that you're complaining about, whether your landlord is actually responsible for them. So for instance, we can give advice on that. So you could contact us and we can look at funding that is available for your case. We take a number of cases on under legal aid or no win, no fee agreements, and we can look into this. Alternatively, you could contact your local law centre or Citizens Advice Bureau or shelter and see whether you can get some advice to find out whether your landlord is actually responsible for these issues. It's then worthwhile looking into whether you could issue a complaint. Now, in terms of the complaints procedure, it may be that you need to look at what kind of tenant you are. So for instance, if your landlord is a local authority or they are a housing association, you could obtain their information on their complaints procedure and then follow that complaints procedure. If by the end of that they haven't resolved the issue, you could then look at taking your case to the housing ombudsman, which is an alternative to the court. Alternatively, you may be a private tenant, and what you could do is contact the local authority and contact their private tenancy team. Most local authorities will have this, and they can at least give you some guidance on what your options are, and may even be able to take action on your behalf. And if, for instance, your case is about repairs are needed in the property, you could look at contacting the Environmental Health Office at your local council and see whether they could assist you in the matter.